Picture this. A recording studio somewhere far, far away.
Welcome, Watchers of Illusion, to my Castle of Confusion and the next part of our theme week, which is beat-em-ups, and I'm looking at Streets of Rage 2 on the Sega Mega Drive, or Genesis, as it was otherwise known. Now, I have reviewed the original Streets of Rage, and I thought I'd have a look at the sequel, because why not? And, yeah, I've decided to have a go with this big fella, excuse the expression. Sort of very, it's like a cross between Hager and Zangief, isn't it? It's like they've got them together, and no, we won't go down there, that's a disturbing image, but the image is right there in front of your eyes. You're welcome. Anyway, yes, enjoying this thus far. It is very Final Fight, this one, isn't it? Just character design and stuff. Yeah, and do you know, it's got elements of Prisoner of War as well. I don't know if you ever played Prisoners of War, but that might be on my list for this week as well, actually. If you've not heard of Prisoners of War, well, I might have to regale you with that one. Anyway, so the idea is basically to get from start to finish of the level, while pounding the faces of these scumbags on the streets. Although we assume they're scumbags, I mean, they might just be, you know, elaborately dressed shoppers. You just don't know, do you? And here I am knifing them to death. But yes, here we go. Now, visually, it's very cool. I do like this a lot. But then I'm a big fan of Final Fight, and the original Streets of Rage was cool. I mean, they even go with drain pipes and knives. It's great. I mean, I would say it's more homage than copy. Yes, because that would be great. I'm sorry, my Alexa's just decided to pipe up and remind me to take my meds. What a great timing that was. Thank you, Alexa. Anyway, oh, she's doing it again. Yes, thank you for reminding me yet again during my... if it's not bad enough trying to play and record at the same time, she pipes up and does that. Anyway, I will take my meds because I'm a good boy. Anyway, the animation style of this game is very nice as well, which is great because, you know, some games take the lazy route when it comes to animation. They sometimes either recycle animations or they just completely redo them and it just makes them look a bit pants, which I believe was one of the problems I had on the Final Fight series. But no, this is cool. I like this. Each enemy has a health bar, and everything pretty much can be destroyed, including this guy's skull. You can see there a full roast dinner, which appeared out of a menu sign. Interestingly. Anyway. I digress. So this is I guess this is a boss fight or a sub-boss fight. I like that fact you can grab hold of people, that's nice. But I think the original Streets of Rage could do that as well. But here we are, destroying stuff for no reason. Yeah, I'll just walk into this bar and just eliminate everybody. Look, everyone's just chilling, having a great time. We come in and just wreck the place. Yeah, I like the wrestling stuff. That's quite nice. It basically is Mike Hager, isn't it? In that respect, it's almost the same movesets as well. But you know, that's not a bad thing. I mean, oh, I got thrown then. I thought I threw him. Never mind. Excuse me. So, I mean, yes, he's slow moving and quite lumberous when it comes to his attacks, but by God, he hits hard. So that's a definite bonus for picking Max, by the way. So you've got your 4 players that you can choose from. I'm probably going to stick with this guy for this review, but I may do a playthrough at some point and choose some of the others. But if you'd like to see that, let me know in the comments, because maybe playthroughs is something that I should add to the channel. It's over to you in the comments. I'm quite happy to do that. And what are your thoughts on live streams, by the way? Maybe if I did a live stream once a month or something like that, is that something you'd be interested in coming along and chilling out? Watch me play games badly? What do you think? Because if that's what you want to do, I will try and sort that out. Just got to set up the software really, but that shouldn't be an issue at all. Could be fun. Yeah, we could have like a weekly retro get together. Yeah, sounds good to me. Anyway, I await your responses. But there, this is cool. I like this. Controls are very simple as well. You got your left, right, up and down. And that guy just ripped his shirt for no reason and decided to chuck me across the screen. So yeah, up, down, left, right, and then you've got your sort of a special attack on the A button, and you've got your punching and stuff on the B button, and then you've got jump on the C button. Now you can combine those, obviously, so if you grab hold of them, you see I could just I just jumped in the air with him. I mean, yeah, great. I don't think, let's see if he does anything. Just grab hold of him again. Oh, that's cool. So yeah, that's your shoulder, that's your thing. But if you notice, my health bar takes a bit of a dip. I think that's a jumping power bomb, I think. But yeah, when you do your special attack, your health drains, akin to, you know, Final Fight and all the other games that use special maneuvers that you can't just repeatedly use over and over again without killing yourself. But yeah, this is actually a very, very cool game. I like this a lot. And, you know, the Streets of Rage series, I think Streets of Rage 4 was released, I hasten to say recently. Was it this year or last year? But yeah, on next-gen consoles. When I say next-gen, I mean PS4, Xbox One. So I need to look at that one, actually, because that would be quite a cool one to have a look at. Obviously not for the channel, because it's too recent. But there we are. Looking at the possibility of doing 3DO reviews, let me know what you think of that idea, and possibly a few extras. Coming up in the future, there will be a handheld week as well. So there, you've got something to look forward to, and it's not just Game Boy. Woohoo! So we'll have a look at that eventually. Anyway, back to the review. Very smooth animations. The animations are very nice for the character. I can't speak for the others, but if they're like this, then that's cool. The walking animation is very nice. It does give you it gives you that sort of presence that he is big and strong, not just because he looks it, but you know, the techniques that he does, the way he moves. Obviously, he's a heavy-framed character. I just wonder if he walks around in his wrestling gear all the time, because that would be a bit strange. But the character designs are really cool as well. Now, these guys here with the shoulder pads and the, you know, it's quite cool because there's a lot of unique looking enemies in this one, which is nice. Oh, I just somehow slid across the floor. Oh, there we go again. Yeah. Okay, so that was a combination of down and attack, I believe. I will try it again in a bit. But oh, there we go. I slid into his bike. Anyway, so yes, it's nice to see a mixture of maneuvers from the same thing. So you've got the drop kick there, you can drop an elbow on them, or you can do your double axe handle. So that's quite nice. Like that too. The game does come with several difficulty settings, and you can also set the amount of lives that you have to start with. I think it starts at 3, and you can pump it up to 5, and then you can see here that there are extra lives available during the game, because I'm now up to 7. So if you're a beginner and never played a fighting game in your life, then this one is then put it on easy and give it a go, because why not? Because then you can hammer everybody into the floor without too much of a problem. I love the back suplex, that's quite nice. It does a ton of damage as well. What are they doing? I can't attack them. Okay, so they're having a great time by all accounts. And now I'm going to fight this guy. Hakuyu. I don't know. Oh, now they decide to get involved. So yeah, you've almost got the spinning lariat there, which obviously, you know, Haga came and demonstrated in the Final Fight series. So it's nice that there's that sort of homage there as well. As I like to say, homage rather than rip-off. I don't like the word rip-off unless it is a blatant one. But this is really, I mean, look at the scenery in the background. Like the silky, smooth scrolling. Very nice. Very nice indeed. I believe this was released on the Master System as well. Probably a very different game, but you know, that's something I can look at in the future too. Ah, so many games and so little time. But hey, we're steaming towards our 500th video as well. Can't believe that. 500 videos! That's crazy! And subscriber membership is going up. So thank you ever so much for people that are tuning in to watch my humble little show. Thank you very much for that. But back to this, the playability is absolutely fantastic. It's great fun, and that's the thing. And it's 2 players, folks, at the same time, not consecutively. So that's nice, and you always know my thoughts. What the hell was that? Oh, okay, we've got Jetpack Joey. Yeah, 2 players at the same time, so grab an extra controller, grab a friend, and beat the hell out of everybody. And there's even, I think there's a duel mode as well, which you can fight each other with. I just that wouldn't appeal to me so much, but this main mode with a friend would be amazing. I think good fun, and it also means that you know, technically you can put your difficulty up a little bit because you've got somebody to help you out. Even better, says I. You know, I'm a big fan of multiplayer, and you know, even going back to my Spectrum days. Holy crap, how did he do that? Anyway, going back to my Spectrum days, things like Target Renegade, absolutely incredible game, but much more fun with friends, and it alters the game experience, I think. Because if you've got somebody with you, you can have a bit of banter, and if you're over 18, you can have a beer or 2 while you're having these gaming sessions, and then things get even more fun. So I have a big respect for 2-player games, 3-player games, simultaneous games, whichever. So always good fun. So if you're a fighting game fan, and I assume that's why you're here this week, because it is fighting week, or beat 'em up week, whichever. I'm going to be looking at an arcade game released on the PC Engine next on the channel. I'm not telling you what it is, but it's coming. But yeah, the replay value of this game as well. I think you just load it up, have a good time with it. I don't even think that you do it out of boredom. You do it just for the kick, really. It is one of those games I could see that I would pick up and play again. Definitely, just because it's fun, and you know, just to have that sort of, oh yes, I finished Streets of Rage 2 sort of thing, you know, because there's a lot of completionists out there, and I'm sure some of you guys like to have your games completed before you shelve them. And this, I think, would be one of those games that you would like to, finish in its entirety. And why not? Because it's a damn fine game. You know, I'll just lumber into here. I like the different scenarios as well. So we're now in an arcade. Bare knuckle. So there we go. We're going to beat him up just for playing Bubble Bobble. So look at him. He's not even playing. He's jumping up and down. He must have had a high score. I'm going to just suplex you through the machine because I can. But yeah, beat 'em ups have always been a love and hate relationship with players, I think. Some of them are great, like this, and Tekken, and, you know, King of Fighters and all that sort of thing. And then there's the not so great, you know, body blows, that sort of thing. It's a bit of a shame, some of the games, Primal Rage, that's another one. Yeah, it's a shame because there's so many games that could have been so much more fun. But this one maintains it. You know, this game is fun and it ticks all the boxes. Great graphics, great sound. The sound is great. The soundtrack's phenomenal. As you go through the game, you've got this really cool, sort of, it really is an arcade style thumpy soundtrack, which is great. And it does change, which is good as well. It looks like Spider-Man's been here, doesn't it? But yeah, we're on a pirate ship or something, or pirate themed. Yeah, you see, now we're in a theme park. We're in a pirate themed theme park, and we're beating up all the customers. Awesome. What, did he not get to go on his ride because he was too short? I don't think so. But yes, again, this is a game that I think. No, I'm going to tell you, if you've not played this, pick it up and play it. Even if you're not particularly a beat 'em up fan, do it just for the sake of doing it, because it's great. And I'm sure you'll enjoy it. You know, just pretend that they're people you don't like and you just go around smashing their faces in. Good fun. Good fun. I love the fact there's a sign on the wall that says pirates. I mean, is that like a requirement? You have to be a pirate to enter this place? I don't know. But yeah, there we go. Absolutely brilliant game. and for any age as well. It's that simplistic. Because if you've got your difficulty options, I would let kids loose on this, because why not? It's fun to watch kids play fighting games because they smash the crap out of the buttons, and it's just immense fun to watch them. So yeah, there we go. This, I think, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to call it there, but I'm going to give you guys a bit more footage. So and I'll ramp the sound up for you, so you can actually hear the soundtrack and the other bits and pieces going on in the background. But I hope you've enjoyed the review, and I'll be back very soon with a brand new one for Beat 'em Ups Week. I'm hoping to get one out every day for you folks, so look out for another one. And yes, thanks ever so much for tuning in. Welcome to my new subscribers, great to see you here. And hello to my existing subscribers, you guys are epic, so thanks ever so much for supporting the channel. And if you do have chime, if you have chime, then you have an alarm clock, right? But if you have time, check out my Patreon page. If there's anything there that you like the look of, then please feel free to subscribe. Your support is amazing and very much appreciated. So thank you so much for those who are already part of that. Anyway, I will leave you now, and I will leave you with a few more minutes of this. See if we can get on. I'm going to attempt to get to the end of level 3. So the score will follow once the video is finished. So, once again, thanks ever so much for everything you guys do for me. Tuning in, commenting, all that kind of thing. I'm losing my voice. It's always appreciated, so thanks ever so much. And I will catch you on the next review. So, until then, my friends, as always, it's bye for now. Ta-da!
Incoming transmission.